Alright, gamers, we are rank 98. We are about to push for the final time to infinite, hopefully in this video. We're just going to play a couple games, see how she goes. I climbed up to 98 with the Thanos Destroy Galactus deck, but I am feeling like a change of pace, so I'm going to try playing this old, very standard, very not crazy at all discard deck. It is the most bare-bones, plain, standard discard deck you could possibly be playing. Yeah, so let's just hop into it and see how we go. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Hopefully Geek Gardener is doing well today, and he is willing to donate me some cubes, because God knows I need them. So let's put Nebula in an unrevealed location just for funsies. Kitty Pryde is not what we want to see when we have Nebula, though we have a Storm coming up on turn 3. Yeah, we'll Collector this lane as well, just to make sure we can win it, because when we do play our Storm here to lock it down, obviously Storm will get moved to Asteroid M, and then Dracula is usually what you secure the lane with, that you block off with this deck, but Dracula would also get dragged over. So, no big deal. And we have MODOK. If we had Apocalypse, I would just insta-snap. Unfortunately, we don't. But this is still looking like a decent go for it. He's playing an Angela in that lane. After turn 4, end the game. That's not a card we want to see. No, it is not. I think this is where we hit retreat later and wait for him to retreat. Because there is a 0% chance we can win this. Sometimes that's just how she goes. I guess I should have hit retreat now, because it's very unlikely this guy retreats since he's playing bounce, most likely. And bounce has a lot of power they can spit out onto the board whenever they feel like it. You can definitely make the argument that maybe I should have saved Storm to see this location, but playing Storm on curve to lock it down with a Nebula Collector with this kind of deck, especially when I can't lock it down with, like, Dracula, I think it was a fine play. I mean, you can't play around every single thing all the time. We lost a cube. It's not a biggie. Not a biggie, Smalls. Omar. Couple cubes short of a rank. I relate to that, my brother. Alright. Let us put Nebula in this lane for fun. This will incentivize him to get rid of this bonus very early if he plans on playing around it. Now with Sinister London, there's definitely no way to play around it. I'm just trying to think, do I want to swarm Sinister London? And I think the answer is no. Okay, he's playing a Thanos list. We'll see what kind of Thanos list in a moment. Draw Apocalypse one time. One time for the one time? We did not draw it for the one time. Guess we just play Colleen Wing and hope he doesn't Reality Stone it. Classic Snapperoo. I do think it's a bit too early to snap confidently. And our hand isn't that bad. Okay, so he just has a blue marble. So he's probably playing a zoo type deck. That's fair enough. This is very good for us, actually. I almost want to snap back, but I won't just yet. Because our Morbius is a good draw, but our Morbius doesn't really matter if we don't draw another, whatchamacallit. MODOK. I mean, we're gonna draw Chavez next turn. I mean, we just have to play MODOK out. There's not much else we can do. I was really hoping for an Apocalypse draw, and then I could Lady Sif the Apocalypse, and then I could just straight up play Apocalypse turn 6 for a raw, big power swing. I'm running Chavez in this deck, so obviously I'm just gonna always draw Chavez on turn 6. Kinda surprised he didn't Reality Stone Sinister London. I mean, I'm interested to see what his card he's gonna play is. Probably Thanos? He doesn't have more than 6 mana, so he can't Thanos Stone. I mean, whatever. I'll do it for the content. Because if all he has is a Thanos, that's not good enough. I mean, what else could he have? Well, he has 2 cards. Shang-Chi. And then Luke Cage. Alright, fair enough. If Chavez had went right, we would have won that, just saying. I mean, I don't regret what we did here, honest. Sometimes you just gotta run it down mid, you know? And we certainly ran it down middle. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, you know? Sometimes you just have to give it the good old try. And sometimes the good old try means you lose the game. But I think our expected win rate there isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's see how Riker feels. Kamar Taj. That really makes me want to snap. I just wish Adelon wasn't here. I do not like that. If we redraw Apocalypse, I'll be happy, but if we don't, I will be unhappy, you see. So he's probably playing Hela. I mean, almost certainly playing Hela. We just gotta hope he doesn't get a good draw on the shuffle. And we gotta hope I get a good draw on the shuffle. I don't think that is what I would consider a good draw, so I'm just gonna hit the retreat button. Unlikely to beat a Hela deck. And I assume he's snapping because he redrew Hela. Probably redrew Hela and at least a Hell Cow or something. Something to get rid of more of his cards. Pingas! Let's see. We are not having the best of luck with this deck, I'll be the first to admit it. But Collector into Cloning Vats is very strong. Ooh, is he playing Thanos? He's not. Orchi's Forge. I think I'm gonna snap. An aggressive snap early in this position I feel okay with. Because if he's waiting on draws, then this puts a little bit more pressure on him. Not really sure why he did that. Is this a bot? I mean, there would not be a bot named Pingas. So, I don't know what that play was. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh my lord. I'm just trying to think, what do I want to do? I think I play Collector and Swarm, because I'm going to play MODOK next turn, and then I'm going to play Apocalypse turn 6, and I'm going to play it right lane. I think that is okay. We will see. Perhaps I'm playing myself. You never know. But I think I'm chillin', personally. And then if I need to juice up my collectors a bit more, I can play it here, which I think I'm gonna do. That'll add 6 power there, and that'll also beat him middle if he decides to not play anything middle. I could play the Apocalypse middle too for 9 left. I think I like that more, because we're putting more pressure on right. He's probably gonna play a death. His death probably costs 2 or 3 or something. He hasn't destroyed that many cards. Death right. Alright. We got it. Probably a bit too concerned about the left lane, but I didn't want to lose my squad of collectors. You know how it is. You get your collector in the squad. He squads up. You don't want to lose the lane with the collector, man. At least I don't. I think I'll play maybe a game or two more and we'll see how she looks. Half Mastodon. Hopefully half Mastodon gives me some cubes. 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 Goose. So this is probably... Ooh, another Sinister London game. I could get rid of that, though. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not going to play the Storm. Okay, he's playing a Surfer deck, most likely. Surfer Patriot, maybe? And this is why I didn't want to get rid of Sinister London. I think I'm okay with snapping this because we have Apocalypse, and we have another way to discard Apocalypse as well. So Apocalypse, we're just going to play Raw in turn 6, most likely. And he is going to be massive power in 2 lanes. And I think that will be good enough. I'm hoping, at least. Because it's almost assuredly that he's playing some variant of, like, Surfer, Patriot, Patriot Surfer, whatever. And I played Swarm, so Swarm won't clog up our hand in case we do get something. Oh, Morbius is a good card. I think... I mean, I'm gonna play Morbius Hellcow middle, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping for Great Web to pull... Okay, it doesn't matter. I was gonna play it like that to hope for Great Web to pull one of mine. It's not the greatest, but I think having 2 Morbiuses on the field is probably a bit more value, especially in this situation. And then we could just play Apocalypse either right or left, wherever we need him. That very easily could have not been the play as well, but we'll never know because we won to a retreat. We've got our boy Sevo. Sevo. We've got a Mojo World. Not big fan of Mojo World. Basically feel like you have to contest Mojo World. So I'll put a Collector there, then I'll put a Morbius Nebula there, unless I draw something like a Storm. Then I'll Storm it, then I'll Drac it. But this deck is fairly straightforward in terms of how you play it, as you can see. It's nothing too crazy. Oh, alright, interesting. I don't hate that. I don't hate spreading the love. Let us do this. Yeah, that was really good. I'm really happy Nebula went into Wakanda. Why are you snapping me? Question mark? I don't know about that one, man. We'll see. I'll be greedy and snap back, fuck it. Why not? I haven't done a stupid snap in a while.
I am Groot.
So we win Mojo World for sure. I guess the question is, do we win Lemuria or Wakanda? And I think the answer is maybe. Maybe. A solid maybe. It's in God's hands now. Oh, okay. We just win Wakanda anyways. All good. If that was his plan, and he knew I had an Apocalypse, I'm not sure why he did that, because he knew I would beat him if he was just playing a raw Magneto there. Oof. Well, I guess let's see if we can hit Infinite here. Oh, I hate it when we're on the verge of tearing up or tearing down. Just spikes the anxiety in the BP. And we're up against a guy with a devil dinosaur avatar named Ragnarok. That's very intimidating. I'm gonna be straight up with you. A Nexus game is not bad for discard. Our hand is not terrible either. So I like our prospects as of right this moment. We have a Collector duel in middle. Let us see if he's playing a mirror, perchance. That would be interesting. He is definitely not. He's playing some weird stuff that I have not seen. Can't play your first card here each turn. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I snap on him. I'm not sure what this deck is, but I think our hand is good enough to snap. It's unfortunate we did lose our Apocalypse to becoming a big ol' piggo, but is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, well, I'm glad you have my Morbius. I'm sure that'll be very useful for you. I think I'm happy with playing a Dracula there. Yeah. Then we can do something like this and hope for the best. It would be nice if Dracula would discard our X-Apocalypse, also known as the PIG. Yeah, he just gave up.
Victory.
Oh, we need one singular cube. One cube. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. Ayah, man. Oh, Calvin. Calvin, please. I need this, Calvin. If you just want to retreat right now, I'll slip you like a $5 bill on the way out, and we can call it good, my man. I'm going to play the Collector in the unknown spot, just because I like playing cards that can stack in undiscovered locations or unrevealed locations. Limbo. I can get behind a Limbo game. We also have potential to make it a non-Limbo game if we do draw a Storm. Pretty self-explanatory play there. I don't mind that move, because now we're not drawing the Vibranium, which we don't really want. We do secure Storm. I am going to play Dracula over here. Alright, I guess I'm not playing Dracula over there. I'm playing Dracula over there. Morbius, huh? I kind of just want to play Hell Cow and see what he discards. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to ride it out and see what Hell Cow discards. I think that was pretty solid. I've discarded 3 cards, right? So Morbius would be 6 power, which is not great. However, if he's going to change Limbo, which he might do, I should play out my 3 swarms. I don't want to play them all over there. I'll play the Morbius there. And then this? Because I'm not really sure why he would snap. Unless he's going to try to end the game on turn 6. No, he's not trying to end the game on turn 6. Maybe he forgot it was a turn 7 game? I don't really know. Sure? I mean, if we're gonna lose cubes, you might as well lose big. No, he just has no idea what's going on. Honestly, fair enough. I very rarely have an idea of what's going on either. But that is it. We've hit infinite for this season. I'm very pleased with that outcome. Calvin, you definitely didn't let me down. Thank you for the cubes, my friend. We have hit infinite. Let us get our card back for the season. Wow. So cool. Infinite Dakin. Let me get some dopamine here by accepting our missions. We always love this. Collect all the shiny orbs. Collect the gold, the season pass. Do this. Open up our season pass. Boom. 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 3 days left on the season pass until it ends. So, just in time. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye.